Okay, so first and foremost, what we're going to do is we're going to have 4 steps that we're going to use. So step 1 is going to be distribute if we need to. Step 2 is simplify, which means we're going to combine like terms. Step 3 is isolate, which means we're going to move the variable to the left side of the equal sign and move the number on the right side of the equal sign. Last step after all of that is going to be to solve. I'm actually going to start with number 9, so that way you guys can have that the example of all of them. So anytime there's a number in front of parentheses, that means to distribute. So that's going to be step 1. So step 1, I am going to distribute, which is right here, and then we are going to distribute right there. Well, this is just going to be negative 2x, and this is going to be a positive 16. Everything I don't use, I am just going to bring down. So I'm going to bring down the equal 10. Okay, and then you're going to do it to the other side to see if it can be done. Oops, sorry. I'm going to do it to the other side to see if it can be done. So then there is an invisible 1 right there. So you're actually going to distribute that negative 1 here, which is negative 1x. And then you're going to distribute that negative 1 to 4, which is negative 4. And then you're going to bring down everything you don't use. So that step right there was step 1. Step 2 is to combine like terms on each side, or sorry, to simplify or combine like terms. So now we're going to go to step 2. I can combine my 5x and my negative 1x because they both have a variable, which is going to give me 4x. I can combine my 10 and my 16 because they both don't have a variable, which is going to give me 26. Everything else you're going to just drop down. Okay? So that was step 2. Step 3 is going to be to isolate, meaning you're going to move all the variables to the left side of the equal sign, all the numbers to the right side of the equal sign. So I'm going to go to 2x right here. That's good. That's on the right side of the equal sign. So I need to move it to the left. So the inverse of negative 2x is positive 2x. Cancels out. What I do to one side, you're going to do to the other side. So this is step 3 that we're doing. So then 4 plus 2 is 6x. You're going to bring down everything you didn't use. And I need to move all the numbers to the right. So now I'm going to do, there's just the number without the variable, I should say. So then I'm going to do minus 4 plus 4 plus 4. And then I am going to drop down the 6x equals, okay, and then you're going to do 26 plus 4, which is going to be 30. And then last step, which is step 4, which is just solve. A number in front of a letter means to multiply. Inverse of multiplication is division. So you're going to divide by the number. And then you have x equals, and then 30 divided by 6 is going to be 5. And then that's your final answer. Okay, again, let me go back. Step 1 is distribute. So we distributed the numbers. Step 2 is we combine like terms. Step 3 is we isolate. We move all the variables to the left, all the numbers to the right. Step 4 is we are going to just solve. Okay, now I'm going to go over an example where we don't have to do all of the steps. That's why I say if needed. So if I go to number 1, all right, I don't need to distribute because there's not a number in front of parentheses. I don't need to combine like terms because they're already simplified. So now I'm going to move all the variables to the left. So then I'm going to do minus 3y because that's a positive 3y. And I'm going to do it to both sides. Well, 5 minus 3 is 2y. I'm going to bring down everything I didn't use, which is minus 8. And then I'm going to bring down the 12. Okay, so again, this is step 3. Okay, then I'm going to move all the numbers to the right. So the number without the variable is negative 8 on the left side. I need to move it to the right side. Okay, and then I'm going to bring down what I didn't use. So I have 2y equals 12 plus 8 is going to be 20. And now I'm on step 4, which is going to be to solve. A number in front of a variable means to multiply. Inverse of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by 2, bring down. 20 divided by 2 is 10. So again, there are times you don't have to do step 1, which is distribute. There are times you don't have to do step 2, so on and so forth, but you still have to follow the steps. So again, notice how I'm very specific with how I'm doing things. So what you guys are going to do is you are going to work on the other ones, see what needs to be done. For example, number 10, remember there is an invisible 1 right here, so you're going to need to distribute, okay? Anytime there's a number in front of parentheses, you're going to distribute, okay? And there are going to be ones that you don't have to do that, okay? And again, please make sure that if you don't finish this tomorrow or today in class, it is due tomorrow whenever you enter class. And so for number 1, you would put y equals 10 because we solved that together. And for number 9, you would put, back here, you would put x equals 5. Please make sure you're doing that as well. And yes, you do have to show all your steps or you don't receive credit.